Hey Pisces, this is your December 2020 message from Spirit for the month of December. Ooh, already. We got some good news for love and money, guys. All right, Pisces. So Pisces, one of your biggest lessons this month is that you no longer have to fight for money. You no longer have to fight for love, okay? And so when you're younger and you grew up in a dysfunctional family, you had to fight for attention. The person in the family who had the biggest problem was the one who got attention. So if you needed to be heard or your needs to be met, you kind of had to maybe scream, maybe yell, maybe just throw a little fit so people would actually pay attention to you. That's not working in order for you to get the Ten of Pentacles. But it's the Ten of Pentacles, guys. And so the Ten of Pentacles, it's an awesome card to get when it comes to love and money, because it's the card that signifies that you're at the near the end of the journey, so that you can kind of have it all, right? You can have love and money. And okay, the spirit guides want to add in that it's really about letting go of control of how the money comes in. It's as if you guys have planted your seeds, and now it's just to get in the receptive mode to allow them to start nurturing and growing on their own. And the ones that you see kind of starting to take off, you put a little bit of time and energy and effort there, but not all of it, because you're the Ten of Pentacles, which is the balanced money and love. So you put your time and energy and nourishment and nurturement into the area that looks like it's growing. But then in the evening or morning, but you tend to the other areas of your life. So it's kind of like the no more hyper focusing on just one area of your life. So it's kind of like when you go to work all day and then you come home and you're still thinking about work to prove that you're a good employee, to prove that you're worth the salary you're making. You got to let go of that prove energy in the work area of your life so that you actually have time to focus on the love area. Because, as much as it's very nice to share about your work with your loved ones, whether it's family or an actual lover here, you don't want to be the person who only talks about work. So it looks like there needs to be a little bit more focus and emphasis on cultivating the personal side of your life a little bit. And knowing that you don't have to hyper focus on work for it to grow. It's better to put in a focused, deliberate amount of time on something and then allow your mind to not think about it until that next time that you want to put time and focus there. So for the people who run their own business, that's pick the time that you're going to work and work during that time. And I know it can be hard when you're a freelancer or you work from home. You're like, oh, I could do it anytime today, and at the end of the day you end up not doing it. Or more specifically to the read, it's kind of like when you do focus on it, maybe say 9 to 5, whatever hours you do. And then after 5, you are talking to friends oh, you don't know how hard it is. And I know it looks like I have it easy, but you always have to worry about it. You always have to check your email. You always have to you got to let go of thinking about it outside of that work energy. And the spirit guides are saying that's the biggest thing holding you back from money success. Because it just adds in that vibrational worry. And that's a repellent in terms of law of attraction. Okay, because it looks like right now. Okay, so you got the Empress card reversed, clarified by the Nine of Cups reversed, followed by the Six of Wands reversed. So there's a little bit of gung-ho energy in you right now to let's just go, let's get this done, let's take action, it's not quite full-on action, but it's you're I need to prove that I really want this by thinking about it all the time. And this is definitely the energy of proving that you want something, instead of just allowing yourself to be the Empress upright, which is the one who's following the inspired action, the intuitive guidance, and then knowing that the intuitive guidance that you're guided to is enough for that day. Because sometimes, guys, I've had some of my clients who they receive an inspired impulse during their work time to go to the grocery store. If you don't go, that's this card. No, I can't go to the grocery store, Spirit. Why are you giving me a signal to go to the grocery store? Hello, I'm trying to fill a mastermind. Or hello, I'm looking for a job. I need to send out resumes. And you shut it down. That's this combo, right? Nine of Cups reversed, not happy. Empress reversed, you're not tapped into your intuition, which guides you, your inner being, which guides you to the very next best step for you. And you're just trying to like prove, no, I'm working now, Spirit, give me the guidance for my business. But yet, had you gone to the grocery store, you would have bumped into a client who wanted to work with you. You would have bumped into someone who was, oh man, my assistant just quit, I need a new one. So it's kind of allowing yourself to recalibrate and acknowledge, I've been putting in a little bit more energy in the work area of my life in an unproductive way, and that segment of my life is over. I'm now allowing myself to create new vibrations around manifesting my desire, and this new vibration is one where I'm going to focus when I'm working. I'm going to allow myself to receive inspired action, and I'm going to take action on the inspired action. And when my work time is done, I'm going to let work return to work as I allow my vibrations to shift to allow myself to enjoy my personal time more. Because I now allow myself to enjoy life more. So this is really, guys, you're kind of hitting an upper limit. And that's okay. So you just got to allow yourself to take a breath, relax all the muscles in your body, and just allow yourself to calibrate up so that you can allow yourself to feel happier, essentially. Okay, let's see what else we got you. So the Nine of Wands was clarifying the Empress and the World. Can you see the cards? Okay, so you got the World reversed. Yeah, do you guys like the... You got the World reversed, you got the Eight of Wands reversed, followed by the Emperor upright. Okay, guys, so you're really Pisces. This is actually a very good read for you guys. You're at when the World card is there upright, you're at the completion of a cycle. Some people like to say karmic cycle. Some people like to say generational karmic cycle, big life lesson cycle. It's kind of like those moments when you graduate college and now you're released out into the wild. And so it's reversed though, and it's because you got the Emperor upright, and it's because you're trying to control how your manifestation comes in. There are 5 steps to manifesting using law of attraction. Step 1, you're gaining clarity on what it is you want and sending off rockets of desire. I want love and money. Step 2, you let the universe align it all. Step 3, you get into the receptive mode, which means I put my ask out there. Now my only job is to receive inspired action. And sometimes that inspired action will be to go spend all day in the river, right? Because sometimes you need to vibe up and be at a higher vibrational state to be an energetic match for the job, for the client, for the boyfriend, girlfriend. Sometimes your inspired action will be make a video, send out a resume, go to the grocery store. Instead of, I'm going to hyper focus and work these hours, these are the hours I'm going to allow myself to work and intervene during that time, universe during that time. I'd like to be taking the actions that are most productive to get me my desired results. I'd like the journey to be easeful. I'd like the journey to be uplifting. I'd like the journey to feel good. I'd like to feel better along this journey to get my desired result than I've ever felt before. And there is a part of me that would like to enjoy an awesome career life and an awesome love life. Because you got to give up the fight. A lot of this is when you think you have to prove why you have it so good, or you think you have to prove why you're not sharing with people. So sometimes when people are born into like a lower economic status or even middle class, but you're trying to grow up, sometimes you feel guilt for leaving the people you grew up with as your income increases. And so in that case, you can deliberately slow your money manifestations because you're afraid that when you hit it, you're going to be titled as greedy, as selfish. So you go, no, guys, I worked so hard to get here. I struggled for 10 years before my business took off. It's like you're looking for that reason to justify why you have it so good and you don't have to share it. Guys, nix that. Why not just let yourself have the money now? I just saw someone on Instagram. It's someone who does similar work that I do, but she's been doing it a bit longer. And she's giving away, like, for Christmas, she's just giving away five $1,000 gifts to people. She's like, guys, I see what the US government's doing and they're not passing out stimulus checks. So here's what I want to do. Nominate people below. When you have more money, you can choose, but it's about recognizing that you're empowered to choose when you give and when you don't, and knowing that they are figuring it out. If you guys need help with that, not feeling guilty about giving away, send me an email, kelly@kellylunt.com. I have a new mastermind opening up, Becoming Who You Really Are, and I have a workshop coming up too. Just depends if you want it like all in a day, if you want a mastermind that really helps you like let go of that guilt so you can say no to others easily, aka say yes to yourself. But no, it's just the self-concept of they that you need to learn. Okay, because you have the King of Swords right now as your outcome, and I'm going to pull 3 more clarifying cards for you guys. But the King of Swords reverse at the bottom of all of this is just kind of signifying that you're at a place where you are doing better and you're starting to outgrow those around you. Maybe it's more enjoyment of life, maybe it's more money, but you're definitely starting to receive more happiness in your life than others around you. When the King of Swords is reversed, it's where you think you have to hide your success, right? And maybe it's because others might knock you, others might try to take it away, or others might say you're being greedy or selfish, but like this is the card where you think you have to like sneak, lie, manipulate, if you want to use the super negative connotation of it. But how it's coming up for you guys is that you just don't think that you can share your success with others. So you're like, how do I say dimming your light? Because that's too cliche in the spiritual world. But you're like not allowing yourself to enjoy your successes, and you're not allowing yourself to enjoy more successes. It's kind of about becoming aware that your social circle might have some adjustments. New people might be coming in. Some people from your past might resurface. You may not be as close, you might, like your best friend might become just a friend. That definitely happened to me as I was growing in my business. There were some friends who she was like my business best friend in the beginning. My business kept growing. She didn't like it. She kept talking shit. I had to let her go, and my business kept growing. But when I tried to maintain that friendship, I was like maintaining the struggle with her. But once I released it, right? And sometimes your friends will vibe up with you. Friends or family, however this applies to you guys. Okay, but here's the advice for what you should do. Oh, wow. Okay, quit people pleasing. You got the Hermit card upright. So instead of having your point of focus on proving that you're worthy of it, proving that you're trying hard to get it, you need to do a little bit of the Hermit. And the Hermit, it doesn't mean withdraw completely, okay? Because you got it followed by the Page of Cups upright and the Five of Pentacles reversed. So it's more about taking a little bit of time to go within. It's not the Hermit as in lock yourself up for 2 weeks. I promise I would tell you if you need a complete break. It's more about, can you take just maybe 15 minutes a day, set a timer for 15 minutes, meditate, where you're just focusing on your body. How do my legs feel? Like a body scan. How do my knees feel? How does it feel to breathe? Or you can listen to a sound, and you'll start to receive some like internal guidance. And if you just do this for like 2 or 3 days, you're going to get a lot of your epiphanies that you need, because it's about knowing that you are asking for more out of life than your fellow peers are around you right now. So you're going to have to let go of the struggle story so that you can grow. Because otherwise your point of focus is on, look how much I want it, universe. Look how much I'm struggling. Look how much I'm working. Guys, that's not the receptive mode. That's staying in step 1, step 5 of law of attraction. Step 1, you do the ask. What do you desire? Step 2, you recognize that the universe comes in to align the people. Step 3, you get into the receptive mode. Step 4, you're so good at being in the receptive mode that you just stay in that following the yes, following the yes, following the yes. Step 5 is where you feel vibrational contrast. Maybe manifestation didn't work out exactly the way you wanted, or maybe it doesn't feel as good as you thought it would, or you're just like, why isn't it coming in yet? Step 1, the ask, if your focus is on, look how bad I want it, universe, the universe is only going to do in their step 2, showing you how bad you want it. It's going to show you success, other people for the success that you want, but in a way where you're like, oh, why do they get it and I don't? Or it's going to be stories of like the rags to riches story where they're like, I shut off for 15 years from people and I built my company from the ground up, sacrificing everything. You're going to get stories like that. Instead of, you know what, Page of Cups, this is something I desire. I desire a more free-flowing life. I desire a softer, filling life. I do desire a more uplifting life. I do desire more economic resources to play in this world with. I desire more free time to enjoy with my family, with my kids, with a potential lover. I do enjoy an increase in the amount of feel-good stuff I allow in my life. And you've just got to acknowledge that you are asking for more than some of your social circle around you, because then it won't feel so bad for wanting more, like maybe I want too much, maybe I'm being greedy, maybe I just don't know how to be happy with what I want. No, it's that you're desiring more than those around you and you're feeling a little guilty for leaving them in the dust. You can't live that way though, Pisces. Good read. You guys are definitely on the right path. There was a lot of energetic shifts in there for you guys. So I hope this helped you. Give me a comment below. Give me a thumbs up above if you like this deck. It's Revelations Tarot deck. I'll put a link for it in the comments for you guys. And if you guys do want to work with this, I do have an upcoming workshop. Send me an email. I don't have the sign-up page up yet, kelly@kellylunt.com. Or if you'd like to be part of my mastermind where I help you kind of have it all. It's the person who wants love and money and they want to become who they really are. Because when you are who you really are, you know what you want, you allow yourself to continually expand in love and money, and you do it in a way without any guilt. You don't feel guilt for saying no to other people, but you just allow yourself to enjoy more. And once your cup is so brimming, so full, and it's overflowing, then you could direct and give and share with others when you're coming from that place. So if you're ready for that, shoot me an email at kelly@kellylunt.com. But I love you, Pisces. I hope this helped.